Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Steeda is one of the leaders in suspension options for the S550 chassis. We've done a lot of videos on their products, ranging from IRS braces to lowering springs. Now, we did the lowering springs, we only barely touched on alignment, but if you do lower your Mustang, you want to make sure you dial in the alignment properly. If you have a lowered S550 or looking to dial in your rear camber, today we're going to show you how to install Steeda's rear camber adjusting kit. This Steeda adjustable rear camber kit is going to fit all 2015 through 2017 Mustangs. What this is going to do, it's going to give you full use of the factory 2 degrees of adjustment. You're not going to get any more adjustment. You're going to be able to use the factory adjustment and make a lot more efficient modifications to get it to dial in. This is going to fit with the left and right side of your car and is a bolt-in modification. Does not require you to remove the subframe. For this installation, with a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, torque wrench, 18mm socket, 15mm wrench, 16mm wrench, 18mm wrench, and a 19mm wrench. Now when you get the car off the ground, to give yourself more room, take the wheels and tires off. And where we're going to be working, the camber arm is basically right here. It's in front of the axle and in front of the spring. We're going to start on the inboard part and then work outward. Starting on the inside, we're going to remove this bolt right here. Now the bolt has a washer on the back, so all you have to do is remove the nut on the front side and then we can remove it. Now before we remove the inner bolt, what we're going to do is loosen this up here. You'll have to hold the bolt with a wrench on this side, loosen that on the back. Don't take it off. Just loosen it enough so the arm will have some play when the bolt's off. As soon as you get a couple turns, you'll see it gets a lot of play in it. And now we're going to remove the bolt. Yeah, and then I'll drop down just like that. Nothing else is going to move. So once you take this off, don't worry about anything else falling. Okay, now we're going to take the bracket provided by Steeda. This is going to go on top of the factory bracket just like that. And there's a slotted hole on top. You're going to take the bolt provided by Steeda and put it through from the top with a nut on the bottom. Before we do that, we're going to put a little Loctite on it. Going to take the bolt from the top. Now you want to grab the camber adjusting bolt provided in the kit and push the arm up into place and put it through. Make sure we get it in. You want to make sure it is sitting flush against the bracket. And install the washer and nut on the other side. Now what we're going to do now is actually adjust this. Now you will need an alignment when you're finished, but what you want to do is set it for max negative camber for now and then have it adjusted by your alignment shop. To do that, we're going to turn this so that the bolt is facing as inward as possible and the line is facing outward. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. With that line facing out, now you want to hold it and tighten it down. All right, this will be kind of tough to see, but what you're going to do now is take a 16mm socket or wrench and the bolt we put in initially from the top, you're going to tighten it down. Okay, now we're going to tighten down the outer bolt that we loosened earlier. And now we're going to torque everything to spec. We'll start with the outer. That's going to be 76 pound-feet of torque. And the inner to 87. Now you want to repeat the process on the other side. The Steeda rear camber adjustment kit's a great way to dial in the rear camber on your lowered S550. Like I said, it does mimic the factory camber specs, but allows you a lot more easy adjustment and a lot more fine tuning as well. Overall, the installation is a little time consuming because of the small area you're working, but figure about 2 to 3 hours, be back on the road in no time.